This might be the most awkward beginning. Since I started filming documentaries, this university is completely closed to visitors from the outside. Behind those high walls, what exactly is being hidden? Here is the training ground for the craftsmen of Chinese manufacturing. It holds the hidden secrets behind the rapid rise of China's new energy industry. In this place, the factory floor is their classroom. And the protagonist of our story today is even more remarkable. He balances two lives. He is a student who must focus on his lessons, and he is also the student council president who must handle endless work. Leading a student council team of 400 people, he indirectly manages 20,000 students on campus. So, what is a typical day really like for him? Right now, let us follow him from morning until night to find out. Right here is the dorm building, where our protagonist, John, lives. We agreed to meet at 8 in the morning, but time has passed and he has not come downstairs yet. It turns out that our busy president is actually late.
咋回事你？
没睡觉，没睡觉，熬夜了。
昨天晚上几点睡的？
2点，我也吵，
干啥了？
做东西啊！我一看我昨儿都没睡醒，我操，懵逼了啊，飘了，真的是飘了。
没有定闹钟吗？
我定了，我操，我4点醒了一次，
啊，
我都怕我迟到，然后是我6点又醒了一次，我看6点40，我再睡会儿，一睡到8点20了，我操。
几点上课
？8点15，现在21了。
21了
啊！
那不迟到了已经。
我靠，问我呢，在哪儿呢？我在路上呢，在路上。我买瓶水喝，渴了，喝水。
The dormitory management in this school is extremely strict. There is a guard at the door, and everyone must scan their face to enter or leave. However, we still found a way to film inside. Today at noon, we will give you a full tour of John's room.
走，今天我都没洗漱，我靠！我马上穿个裤子我下来，我操！
你们宿舍的人不也都迟到了？
他们迟到无所谓，靠！
为啥呢？
他们啥也不用啊，靠！我得要。
我看这个路上的学生这么多，他们都迟到了吗？
没有。
他们的课比较晚吗
？8点半。
哦，你是8点20。
实训的话8点15。
15啊。
Today is the very last day of classes for John. The next 2 days will be his final exams, which means in just 3 days, he will graduate and leave this campus forever. This is his class schedule for the week. His morning is completely packed with classes, leaving him with no breathing room until the afternoon.
经常就是在这里上课吗？
啊，
这就是教学楼、
综合楼。它分哪个学院呢？1楼的话不是，1楼的话是汽车学院，里面都是汽车。啊，然后我们在6楼，6楼的话就是宿舍。
Because we did not notify the school administrators in advance, we cannot film inside the classroom. However, John is actually at his busiest during the moments between his classes, which makes the afternoon part of today especially exciting. While John is sitting in class, let us take this chance to explore this main academic building. This main academic building is the core center of the whole university. From a bird's-eye view, it sits right at the heart of the campus alongside the library. Walking into the first floor, you are surrounded by practical lab space for new energy vehicles. Every day, students here focus entirely on learning how to inspect and repair these cars. These new energy vehicle companies have signed direct agreements with the university to form specialized classes. They even donate their own production cars for students to practice on. The school and the enterprise select and train the students together. Upon graduation, students sign employment contracts directly with the company, achieving a true integration and industry. Take new energy vehicles, for example. Top research universities like Tsinghua University educate students who might design blueprints and drive tech innovation in the future. Meanwhile, graduates from application-based universities like this one are the ones who actually run the manufacturing lines and handle the hands-on maintenance. As you walk further up, you will notice that standard road desks are almost non-existent here. Instead, every single floor is full of industrial machinery stations. The main focus of this university is completely on real hands-on experience. Their ultimate objective is to train a generation of highly skilled industrial craftsmen. In the hallways, window sills, and wall corners, you can find student projects everywhere. These works look remarkably finished, but they are actually just the results of daily practice. The truly outstanding pieces are placed in a special exhibition hall where students can observe and learn from each other. As noon approaches, John is still inside the classroom working hard on his assignment. In fact, many interesting moments happened this morning. All of them were recorded by the smart recording glasses that I asked John to wear. What you are about to see is their most raw and authentic daily conversation. From the first-person perspective of John, we can see that when he walked into the classroom, no teacher was present. After putting down his laptop, he stepped out of the room and went straight to the teacher office.
雷老师，来了。
下面我就想找要打火机了。
打火机？长啥样啊？
不是，我用你了，我没带。
没拿。
啊，你也没拿。
哦。
你妈男人谁抽烟？
没嘞，抽烟都搁宿舍睡觉了。
那你可以告诉
我。啊。
你那个作业答案做完没？
没有嘞。
没有，都没做完了。
啊。
我想先收一下。
我问问。
你这样对吗？
啊。
大家先做作业，等到9点半10点的时候回去讲一讲咱这个。
Returning to the classroom, John began working on his design drafts. John majors in graphic advertising design. Right now, he is working on a competition entry together with his advising teacher. Although it is called a joint project, most of the actual heavy lifting falls directly on John. Around 10:30 in the morning, the teacher from the office came to the class to give a 30-minute lecture. But even before the class ended, John was called away by another teacher to process student administrative files.
是不是我一看，就愿意盖章，今天盖了1600份了。到时候你们还要盖章，你要盖啥章？我说，档案的那个封条不是贴了吗？还要在封条上2次盖章。封条不是要盖4个？对呀。我今儿我还睡过头了，靠！我一看，我操！我他妈一看8点20了，我8点15、17呢，靠，睡过头。经常这样。我是这。
The students in front of us are part of John's team. Even though John has already handed over his role as student council president to the next generation, whenever there is critical work to handle, he still makes sure everything is properly arranged. This feels less like a simple task and more like a formal handover ceremony in his career.
你就往那一放都行了。
不是没有意啊。
你不用这样，这你就往那一放，就这一摁就行了。啊。
行。
盖到
这
啊。就二维码抄进就正，轻点盖就好了，压下都行，太重了。是。啊，就这，我走了，你弄着啊，走了。哎。
你跟我老师说好，你按照我们这个凳子往那儿搬着，你给我联系。
行。好。行。
Handling administrative work like filing records should technically be the responsibility of the faculty. However, in Chinese universities, asking students to assist teachers with admin tasks for free is a widespread reality.
老师，这俩。OK， 就这两个。
对。
行。老师走了。
哎，好的。
You might wonder why these students are willing to sacrifice their study and rest time to help. By the time you watch until the very end of this video, you will fully understand the logic behind how this entire system operates.
做的是啥玩意儿？这是期末作业吗？
不是，按导员。
他让你做了。你的期末作业做完没？
我都没交过。
This is one of the hidden perks of helping teachers with their workload. In this type of applied university, courses are centered almost entirely around practical training, with very few traditional closed-book exams. A large portion of the final grade relies on the teacher's subjective rating for daily performance. Naturally, teachers will give higher marks to the students who consistently assist them with administrative tasks.
你还怪敬业啊？他们都走了，就你自己在这儿。
每回都是我自己最后一个做。
这导员让你做这个干啥了？他要做这个干啥了？
投比赛呀，挂我的名字，然后指导老师挂他嘛。他不是想评职称了吗？
他评职称了。走。
反正。我昨天睡可晚了。
昨天晚上也是弄这个东西。
昨天 把那动作一点给他画了画，我靠，画完都2点了。
He works day and night to support the career and promotion of his teachers. Yet, with his own graduation only 3 days away, he feels completely lost about finding a job. On top of that, the rapid rise of artificial intelligence has brought a massive shock to everyone studying graphic design.
现在不是 AI 吗？靠 ，AI 豆包那种什么大模型，靠，太他妈强大了，生成个30图那个效果图嘛，很简单的，把那个图片甩给他，给我生2张效果图出来，直接都有了，我靠，这个东西对那个影响很大的。
The design major John studies is practically at the bottom of the ranks in this school. Rumor has it that due to the advancement of AI, this major might even be completely cancelled next year. Faced with the sudden shift in the job market, the pressure he feels to secure employment is truly overwhelming.
去面试了没有？
找了呀，工资他妈3000多，靠，不想干，干不了。图文打印店打印东西了去，后期，他那个材料我打好了，然后给他校装，都做不到那儿，都做不到那儿，你知道吧？一天24跟那工厂一样。
你想的目标薪资是多少？你想挣多少钱毕业？
理想薪资，6000以上，不能低于4000啊，4000低于4000我都不干。哎呀，跑外卖随便跑都4000了。你只跑中午啊，加晚上那会儿都有4000了。
有，
绝对有了，随便玩玩，跑这玩都有。
那你学这几年有啥用啊？
啊，对学生来说确实没啥用，对我帮助不是特别老大，但是，能力提升这一块还是有点的，还是挺好的，也算是一个历练的过程。
During his time at school, John led the entire student council as president. In Chinese universities, the primary role of the student council is to act as a bridge between the school administration and the students. They pass down official notices and support campus management from above, while gathering student feedback and organizing events from below. Although John has officially stepped down, he still holds tremendous influence within this organization.
平常在这儿吃吗？
不在，
这太热了。
我都没在食堂吃过饭，有时候忙的时候中午都不吃啊，一天都吃一顿，晚上。
那忙啥呀都？
要不就班里的事，要不然就是学生会活动上。
你这都已经卸任了，还这么忙？
主要是那个大一的，你知道吧？
哦，
他有点搞不明白，我靠！你说完他听不懂，有点晕啊。我得带着他去弄，我靠，累。
他们现在有啥事还让你汇报吗？
找啊！我说你们自己看着办，都换届了还找汇报啥来？我真是。就比如说，他们发个通知，你知道吧？还要先编辑好发给我，这样行不行？我说行，发。
哦，你来做决策
啊？
你管了多少号人？
管500多。
500多啊！
啊，
学生会有那么多人吗？
义务大队还有呢。义务大队345，学生会116，还有班长、团支书，大一的
都归你管
啊。
那你在学校里面经常都很多人认识你啊？
我们学院都认识我，不只是我们学院啊，别的学院都认识我。哦，又看见老师了，对，你看，孙老师。哎，孙老师，一会儿在你办公室吗？行，我待会儿给你拿一会儿。
This is the small office where John usually handles student affairs. It is one of the few places on campus with air conditioning running 24 hours a day. Aside from attending classes, he spends most of his time right here. But today, before he can even take a few bites of his lunch, students arrive to report on their work.
啥时候就不是你们之前都评过了啊？
这是去年啊，大二的。
零蛋，还有零蛋呢。
是啊。
我靠！我靠！ 确实可以啊，才6万。
拿着吧。走吧。
这都是你手底下的员工。他是干什么职务的？
他办公室，权力部门啊。
权力部门，什么叫办公室？
就是整理我们开出来的表彰、请假证明一些文件。 就这些东西。
哦，他有权利。
他没权利，他哪有权利？
他没有权利，那他是权力部门。
他只是我的一个小部门啊，他就是负责 整理我开出来的东西，像比如说表彰啊啥的，都是执行主席去开，只有我能去开这个东西。就是我开完之后，我把东西给他，让他去保管着，就是怕到时候丢了，这么一回事。
他
就是一个
管理者。
对，说白了就是一个管理者，就是像学生会所有事都得向我先汇报，不能越级。当时都说得很清楚了。
Obviously, holding the highest authority in the student council is one of the main reasons John is willing to give up his free time for this work. Although managing student affairs does not offer much direct help when looking for a job, it has significantly improved his social skills and his ability to interact with people.
你这学生会当个学生会主席，对你找工作没帮助吗？
要从事一些从政的话，要从事一些从政的话会有工作。
从政。
对。
管理岗。
管理工作，肯定有好处，包括就是这个协调能力，包括我之前上台嘛，就是你没上台的话，你是很紧张的一个状态。而我还记得我第一次上台的时候，我就可紧张，流了一头汗，我靠，顺头冒汗那种。而到现在我干学生会1年之后，我能站在台上，就是游刃有余的，就是表达我自己想法，
随便讲。
对，也没有那种紧张的感觉了，你知道吗？就感觉下面人都是小弟弟，我有点大哥，我靠，我有点大哥，我靠。
As the student council president, John needs to delegate tasks given by teachers to the students under his management. But without paying them any salary or financial rewards, how does he get these young people to willingly and efficiently execute his orders?
那你有啥办法能解决这种问题，调动他们的积极性呢？给他们买水啊。
买水，我肯定让买水啊，对不对？我也是个学生，我肯定不会买水，对吧？
你不买水，你咋完成任务？
我咋完成？办法说白了，办法总比困难多，对吧？像一些想拿优秀团员，想评奖学金，想评啥的，他们就得干，对不对？进行一个考核制嘛。你参加多少活动，你没参加多少活动，有一个考核记录，然后到时候会进行一个评比，就这，很简单。
National scholarships and outstanding graduate awards were originally meant to honor students with exceptional academic achievements. However, the close relationships built through helping teachers with administrative work have transformed into the most powerful hidden advantage during the evaluation process. The heavy concentration of honors among student council leaders is a concrete reality in modern Chinese universities. Furthermore, in schools with lower academic rankings and quality, this phenomenon becomes even more pronounced and visible. At the inner circle of authority, as the final decision maker, John faces his own deep frustration. With a strictly limited number of awards and promotions available, deciding which of his subordinates gets promoted, demoted or recognized is the most painful challenge he deals with.
第三届国赛的时候，我是那个赛项的负责人嘛，然后是我们上届主席，他也去了，然后他就不干活，我就不好意思说他，怎么样，就出现一系列问题，然后我就，很难受，也很难受，我又不好意思说他，但是你在那么多人面前骂我靠，你让我多拉不下面子来，我说你骂我就骂我了，对吧？你骂我你不要那么搞我呀，我靠，大哥嘞，你知道他多恶心人吗？他带着我们第7届，他串通我们第7届所有人，除了我，等会儿。
Everyone who comes into this office is a member of the student council, so John cannot speak freely here. Because of this, we decided to take a walk with him around the campus, where we can dive deeper into what is really going on behind the scenes.
一开始我并没觉得心累，你知道吗？后来就是上一届主席带着我们第7届的人，就是去反对我的工作。那时候那段时间导致我11月、12月导致我都睡不着觉啊，每天都是3点睡5点就醒了，严重失眠呀！我靠，对呀，那时候你知道吗？所有人都在骂我，就算是工作干得再好，也有人骂你，想你知道吗？他当时那天晚上发朋友圈骂我时候，我都在想，我说咱俩得也一块工作2年了，对不对？就算是没有真的感情在里面，面子得给一个呀，你面子都不带给我了。你既然这样搞我，那不好意思，我也这样搞你就行了。
John did not share too many details during our walk. After all, everywhere he goes on campus, there are people who recognize him. As for how John actually resolved those difficult issues, we will conduct an in-depth exclusive interview with him outside the campus tonight. Right now, John is heading to the campus parcel station to pick up his packages. In a moment, we will ask one of his classmates to take our camera and follow him inside that heavily guarded dormitory, giving us a rare look at where the student council president actually lives. The rundown condition of the dormitory building stands in sharp contrast to the impressive academic complex. Trash is piled up along the hallways. Inside the 6-person room, roommates of John are completely absorbed in video games. This creates another striking contrast to the non-stop busy schedule of John. Next, we invited John to take us on a tour around the campus. Since John is a major celebrity on campus who runs into teachers and students everywhere he goes, he took this quick break to wash his face and carefully tidy up his appearance before heading out.
这拿完快递，在这上观光校园，6点开会了，班会开完又得开会了。
这都快毕业还这么多会？
晚上6点那个会是我们要写那个毕业生材料了，7点的会是学生会换届，领点公示，然后是廖老师强调纪律，让我们再说放。
From an aerial perspective, this university does not look like anything extraordinary, but in reality, it is tightly surrounded by 14 other universities. On the satellite map, this entire land area of 5,500 acres was planned to connect 15 universities together, forming a massive ring island. This is a university development model unique to China, building an entire university town from scratch, on barren land through unified planning and construction, avoids the high cost of urban demolition. At the same time, it dramatically accelerates the rapid outward expansion of the city. Walking through the main entrance of this campus, you will first see a beautiful landscaped pond, but as you venture deeper inside, you will encounter rows of active workshop factories. Lathes and machinery are hard at work inside, and the student desks are placed directly within these industrial spaces. After John showed us around the library, he was called away for an urgent meeting. This scene was captured through his smart glasses from a first-person perspective. The venue is packed with people, and John stands in the center hosting the event. In another meeting, school leaders publicly praised and recognized the great work John has done.
你们大家如果说有不入压力，你们可以问问这个常凯这个分享，你可以看看常凯一天我给他发多少消息，那这个活那个活，这个活那个活，他在加入着自己的学习，对不对？啊，那所以说这是每个人，包括我，包括书记，你可以看我的手机上，田书记一天给我发多少文件。
At 7:30 in the evening, the heavy work of John finally came to an end. His friends invited him to dinner outside the campus for one last gathering before graduation. We took this opportunity to learn about the single incident during his student council tenure that dealt him the heaviest emotional blow.
我说没事，9点半去老师办公室一趟，然后是要找几个档案，要发快递呢给他们。是不是你没调教好他啊？啊，挂了啊。
咋了？
啊，一个赶货的。
你家干啥的？我这档案了。
The original plan was all about celebration and saying goodbye. John planned to enjoy a final farewell dinner with his classmates, then head to a karaoke bar to sing freely and enjoy one last night of celebration. However, at this exact moment of gathering, unexpected urgent business interrupted everything once again. His time for the evening was suddenly taken away from him.
你不是说工作结束了吗？
没结束，忘
9点多还干活了。
忘事了。
谁给来活儿？
裴哥嘞？
哦，裴哥，就你那天中午做那个。
啊，
那咋整了？那就光吃个饭吧。
转。到下一节转那时候。
几点回去整？
几点回去？9点半吧。
你这很影响出去玩呀！天天这么多活儿。
毕业了还干？
就是毕业了还干了。
不干不中。
为啥不中？
到那儿了啊！上回他给我一个单反照多少钱不知道？
他给你啥？
卡的400，直接甩给我了，给你。我靠，那下单回去给我400块钱呀！我是这我不给他干活儿，不中，不好意思。啊，他每次见面他都给我一盒，他都给我一盒烟。他上回刚买了40块钱烟，拿走抽，给你了。
明年应该都没活了，明天你考试。
明天考试有活也不得干啊！
明天有活也不能干吧？那不能干
啊，耽误考试了，考
真不累吗？张开？
累，累也没法，累也得干。
In the evening, John and his close friends went to a restaurant near the campus. To thank them for helping shoot the dormitory footage and appearing in our documentary, I treated them to a hot pot meal. Sitting together for one last time, they teased each other, shared jokes, and reminisced about school. Unlike other students, who usually have their farewell dinners on the very last day, John had to start his 3 days early. Because John has such a huge circle of friends, his schedule for the next 2 days was already fully booked by different groups of classmates.
是工作来了不是？
哎，是工作，是工作。
吃着饭也不放过去。
On the way back to school, John and his classmate sat on the roadside lawn, facing our camera. He opened up and shared the most painful experience of his university life.
要敞开说出来，我先起个头
啊！
刚开始
啊，
啥问都不说，闷着头的喝酒，一喝都是喝自己喝
啊
嘛。
啊！对，想起来，可是
一天走路让俩小女搀着，
啊？啥时候啊？啥时候？
我还留着照片了。
哎，给我看啊！不看，
我发到群里。
不看。
Because his story is quite long and detailed, this part of the conversation will be broadcast in our exclusive membership program. You can click the join button below to support our channel. Starting now, every episode will be accompanied by an exclusive behind-the-scenes membership video. I am Tommy. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in our membership program.